Here's what you need to know about this Tipre gram scale. I've been using gram scales to measure out my coffee for years now, and I got this one for free from the company, so thank you very much, but they did not pay me or tell me what to say for this, so this is my honest opinions. I'm using this as well as my other grinder back and forth, and I like them both. This thing has a little bit more features than the one that I'm currently using. I'll talk about a few of them here, give you the overview. For most people, this is the number you want to worry about. This is the grams. You put this down and it's got this silicone pad. So if you're putting hot things on here, like if you're doing pour over, you need to have that on there. It also reverses so that you can put an espresso portafilter. If you're really high rolling and have one of those in your kitchen, you can put that there and it balances so you can weigh out your espresso. Right here though, this is the on off button when you hold it down or the tare button when you press it once. So that zeroes it out. This is what I use it for every morning. I just put my coffee grinder lid on here, and that's how I measure my coffee beans into that, and I measure out a certain amount of grams, and I grind them, and we're done. If you want to go into some fancier stuff, though, right over here, we've got a grams per second. When you're timing your pour over pours, so if you're doing like a V60 on here, and you're timing this, this is going to give you the flow rate of how many grams per second you are actually pouring into the carafe. If you're a pour over user, that's going to come in handy. Likewise, if you hold this button down, it will change from grams to ounces, and from ounces here to pounds and ounces if you're weighing out some heavier stuff, and we go back to grams. That's pressing and holding this. If you press it once, we go over here to this ground coffee bean little icon, and this is pretty cool. So now if we start timing this, this is going to give us the ratio. So it's going crazy because I'm just holding it in the air, but this gives us the ratio of coffee to water. So if you're brewing a 1:15 ratio cup, you don't need to necessarily worry about the grams or the milliliters. You can just pour until it says 1:15. That's cool. I would actually use that when I get back into some of my pour over stuff. All in all, this is a good quality product. The thing I do like about it better than the one I'm using now, if nothing else, I mean, that feature I just showed you was one thing, is that it's a rechargeable battery. So it comes with USB-C to USB-A. So the USB-C plugs in here, and then your regular old school USB plugs into your power adapter. I like that because the other one that I've used has been a AAA, and though it lasts a long time, it's still a battery I got to change every now and then. Thumbs up for me on this guy.